Here we are in section 3.3 exercises part C, reviewing for that exam. Here are the toughest types of problems we've run across with fractions and parentheses, but we have a process that allows us to simplify it down and solve these problems. Starts off with, do we have any parentheses? Yeah, we do. So let's distribute to get rid of these parentheses. We have negative 15 halves x plus 5 halves times 2 would be 5 equals 3/4 x plus a 6. Good. Now, how do we get rid of these fractions? We times through by the least common denominator. So we have to look and see what's the least common denominator of 2 and 4. Well, multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8. And we see, yeah, 2 goes into 4. So 4 is our magic number that when we multiply every term by 4, we're really distributing a 4 to this side and distributing a 4 to the other. The 4 and the 2 cancels, leaving a 2 up there. So when we multiply these, we get 2 times negative 15 is negative 30x plus a 20 equals that 4 and that 4. They cancel out completely, equals 3x plus 4 times 6 is 24. Good. Now, the only thing that's not simplified is that these x's are still in different locations. We have to get rid of one set of them, either the negative 30x or the 3x. Let's undo that minus 30x by adding 30x to both sides so that we can put the x's all together, and we get 20 equals 33x plus 24. Well, good. Now the x's are all together and it's a simple little equation. This is nice. We can get rid of the plus 24 by subtracting 24 to both sides of the equation. So we get minus 4 equals 33x. And now how do we undo that times by 33 so the x can be alone? We divide by 33. Divide by 33. And we get x equals negative 4 over 33. Let's check our answer. X equals negative 4 over 33. Good. Number 27. Here, oh, look at that. We've got to get rid of these fractions. So what is the least common denominator? Well, the multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12. So we could do 12 since 6 goes into it, but 3 goes into 6 itself. So 6 will be the smallest one that both 3 and 6 go into. On the right hand side, it's kind of nice because the 6's cancel. Yeah, we can times by anything we want and it canceled that completely. On this side, however, the 6 divided by the 3 leaves a 2. So the 2 still has to times the whole top. So let's create parentheses right there. 2 parentheses x minus 5 equals 4x plus 8. Okay, so we don't have fractions, but we do have parentheses. How do we get rid of parentheses? We distribute. So 2x minus 10 equals 4x plus 8. Good. Now we don't have parentheses. The only thing left to simplify is that these x's are in two different locations on different sides of the equal sign. So we have to get rid of one set of them. Let's subtract 2x so that this side has no x's on it. 10 equals, let me see, 4x and that minus 2x give us 2x plus an 8. Now the x's are all together. So all we need to do is undo this plus 8 with a minus 8. And we have 2x on the right hand side. Negative 10 minus 8 is a negative 18. Divide by 2 to get the x completely by itself, and we have x equals negative 9. Let's double check our answer. We have x equals negative 9. And number 28. Oh, wow, we got fractions all over the place. Let's find the least common denominator to multiply and get rid of these fractions. 21 with 21, 42. Yeah, multiples of 7 there. Oh, 7 does go into 21. So 21 is our least common denominator. So times by 21, times by 21, times by 21. And let's see the magic happen. Timesing by 21 cancels out the division by 21 exactly, so the left-hand side is 2x plus 7. 21 times 6 is 126 minus, now we have 3/7 times 21. You can punch that on a calculator, or note that 21 divided by 7 is 3. So we end up with 3 times 3 is 9. 9x. Good, we got rid of the fractions and we don't have parentheses, so we need to make sure the x's are both together. We can either get rid of this 2x or get rid of that negative 9x so they'll all be on the same side. Let's add 9x to both sides. And we now have 11x plus 7 equals 126. With all the x's together and we have a simplified equation, now we just need to undo this plus 7. So we have 11x equals 119. And now divide both sides by that 11 so that we can finally get x all by itself. And we have x equals 119 over 11. Wow, that's like 10 point something if we plugged it into a decimal. Let's check our answer. And there it is, x equals 119 over 11. Good.